What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 94, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 112 and 75, so a 37-game differential, and we're going to try to bump that up to 39 games today if we can pull off a double victory with this team. Probably not going to happen, but it's nice to dream about these things. Definitely. So we are bringing a brand new team today. I'm going to give you guys an overview on that in just a second. But before I do, I'd like to remind you, if you haven't done so already and you would like to show some support to the channel and the series, not that you have to, but I know some of you like showing your support, and really all you have to do to show your support is click that thumbs up button right below this video. It does help out so much. It really does. And another thing that really helps out a lot is if you guys leave a comment. If you leave some feedback, if you leave some constructive criticism, stress on the constructive part. I don't need any kind of negativity going on. That's just uncalled for. But if you guys want to give me suggestions on Pokemon to bring, if you want to give me, I don't know, just anything. Anything you guys want to talk about, that's what the comment section is for, and I highly encourage that you guys use that. And I love interacting with you guys also. So I try to read every comment and respond to as many as I possibly can. Now, let's take a look at the team here. We got Choice Band Staraptor, which is a Pokemon I have not used on the channel at all, so I'm going to try to use it a little bit more. Then we've got Coil Superior. I actually gave it Lumberry. And then we have the Glade, which is Choice Scarfed. We have Lefty's Lanturns packing the Heal Bell and the Volt Switch. It's a nice little pivot set. It's got some bulk to it. And then we've got Eviolite Dusclops, which is just there for bulk. It's got the Will-O-Wisp, so that's nice. Pain Split, the whole thing. And then we have Life Orb Hydreigon, so that should be able to take care of most of the dragons that would give us problems. And it's packing the Fire Blast for Steel types. I've used it quite a few times, so we're just bringing it again because I needed something that could pack a punch and attack on the special side in case we run into just some big-time physical walls. I don't really know. We've got Hitmonlee, Druddigon, Politoed, Kingdra, Toxicroak, and Scizor. So like a semi-rain team here. The top four Pokemon there are all very much so helped out by the rain. Toxicroak obviously has the dry skin, so it's going to be restoring extra HP in the rain. Got to watch out for a substitute set on that. Bulk up is just, that's a big problem in the rain. Kingdra obviously has the Swift Swim, so that's going to be a huge issue if Politoed brings the Drizzle. And then Scizor, its only weakness is Fire. Doesn't really matter to us because we don't really have a Fire move, I don't think. No, we have the Fire Blast on the Hydreigon. That's about it. But we're probably going to have to try to take it down a different way, such as burning it. I see the Hitmonlee, Scizor, Druddigon, and Toxicroak that all want to get burned. Or all don't want to get burned. I want to burn them, but they don't want to get burned. So I'm going to bring the Dusclops. I just really am feeling the Politoed lead here. So with that being said, I'm going to say that Lantern is a decent lead for us. Or actually, no, because the Politoed can pack the Ice Beam, and that's not a good time. Not a good time at all. We are going to bring that Dusclops, as I mentioned. And then, what do we have that can take on the rest of the team? I'm feeling the Staraptor, actually. I really am. I don't have a Focus Sash user. Kind of want to bring the Glade, because it just poops on the Hitmonlee. Well, not really, because it gets the Unburden boost. So, probably not. Probably is not going to be doing any pooping at all. No pooping! It's going to be happening. I'm going to bring the Superior, actually. That may be a mistake, but there's a lot of physical attackers, and I feel like we should be able to set up a coil or two and then take some hits, and then it'll be a good time. And we outspeed a lot of things, too. So that is something to keep in mind. Let's see here what Close is bringing. He's going to start off with the Politoed. Surprise, surprise, we've got our Lantern out here. He doesn't have any immunities to electricity as far as I can remember. So he's going to just set up the Drizzle here. And I don't know what he's going to want to go for. Toxic maybe, or he's just going to switch out. I'm going to go for Volt Switch. It's going to be super effective. It's not going to KO by any means. He is just going to straight up withdraw. I'm guessing the Kingdra or the Toxicroak is going to come out here. It's going to be the Kingdra, and this is just not a good time. That Volt Switch doesn't do much at all. Oh my goodness, that did nothing. That did nothing. Now, do we have anything that can outspeed? No, we do not. We have nothing that can outspeed this thing in the rain. I can go for a pain split here just to bring it down to a point where we can, I don't know, hopefully KO it with something. It's like we're going to have to sacrifice Dusclops and Superior pretty much, because that Politoed probably has the Damp Rock, so we're not going to have any hope of, whatchamacallit. We're not going to have any hope of just, I don't know, I can't think of the word. I don't know. Oh yeah, stalling out the rain. That's what I was talking about. I just lost my train of thought there. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And this is the first video I'm recording today. I'm already like, I'm recording and talking as if this is like my 8th video of the day. I did record 8 videos yesterday, so maybe, I don't know, that's taking a toll on me. It shouldn't be. I can handle that. I can handle 8 videos a day. I mean, I do it quite often. I bulk record all the time. So I think he's going to, see, what I'm afraid of is that he's going to go for the pain split, or not, see, there you go, it's taking a toll on me. I have the pain splits. I'm afraid that he's going to go for the focus energy and get crits all over the place, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp also to limit outraging. Oh, he's going to just straight up switch out. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like that matchup at all. So he's going to go back into the Politoed. I don't really understand that at all. I don't understand that play. The Politoed is going to get residual damage on it now. Is it because you want to Toxic me, maybe? Huh. I don't really know why you would want to do that. We're going to go into Lantern. If he Toxics me, we're just going to go for the Heal Bell. So I'm kind of happy that we brought it. That's the only thing I can think of, unless, like, Parasong Whirlpool, maybe? No, he's just going to Toxic. Okay. Fine by me. Because you're going to take some burn damage, and I'm going to get a Heal Bell off. We'll see if you want to go back into the Kingdra at this point. I don't know. I really don't know. Which, the fact that he switched out that Dusclops, oh my god, I can't think straight or make complete sentences that make sense. He switched out the Kingdra, which makes me think that maybe he has some physical attacking moves such as Waterfall and Outrage that he, you know, is trying to avoid getting burned. So that is my thought process there, although I did an absolutely horrendous job at conveying that to you guys because I can't get the Pokemon straight. Or any word straight. I just keep inserting random things that don't make sense. He's going to withdraw here again and go back into the Kingdra, I'm guessing. You're just burning rain turns. No, the Toxicroak is actually going to come out here. Okay. Toxicroak. So he's bringing like all of the Pokemon that's work on rain. This just feels like Gen 5 OU right now. We're going to get back up to full health. And so Politoed just wasted its life, basically. Now, I'm quite afraid of a substitute being put up here. We can't hit him with Scald because he's got the dry skin. So the question is, are you going to set up a sub or are you going to set up a bulk up? Neither of which I really like, and Superior isn't the best matchup here. To be perfectly honest with you guys, it's not a good matchup at all. Yeah, we can't really hit him with anything. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We pretty much would have to go out and Dusclops, and I don't know if I like that. I'm going to Volt Switch out here, but I think that, oh, he has the Swords Dance. Oh my goodness, and he might have the Sucker Punch too. Oh boy, this is not looking too great for us. That Volt Switch does more than I figured it would, but Toxicroak is not the bulkiest thing in the world. So, seeing that I did not see sub, which I think he would have gone for there, I'm just going to go into the Dusclops and I'm going to try to burn him. And he could very easily go into the Politoed here. The rain is going to stop. I'm pretty sure that was only 5 turns. So that Politoed has some other item. Did he have lefties and show it? Because I missed it if he did. I wasn't, I should have been paying attention. Apparently, I'm just not with the program today, guys. I'm sorry. He may try to attack me with like a dark type move too. I don't know. I resist poison. I'm immune to fighting. His other coverage move could be Ice Punch, but I feel like he wants to carry the Sucker Punch because Toxicroak is not the fastest thing in the world. Let's go for the Willow here. And no, he's going to stay in and go for Swords Dance again, predicting the Willow. Or he has a Lumberry, which would be bad because he's going to be at +4. And yeah, we see the burn. No, okay, no Lumberry. So he's essentially at +2 right now. And with that being said, do I have anything that really wants to come in on that? Not really. I mean, we can Nightshade, but we're gonna have to take a butt ton of damage. And then the Politoed can come back in. Huh. I kind of want to go out into Superior here. Because I don't know what move he would go for, that's the thing. And that's the thing, I'm kind of baffled at what he's carrying. Probably Poison Jab, probably Sucker Punch, Ice Punch. These are all possibilities. Drain Punch, didn't even think about that one. I don't want him going for Drain Punch, though. Having Dusclops out here is actually a better scenario for me, because I don't want him recovering any of his HP. Let's go for a Nightshade, just to get damage on something. He's going to go for the Poison Jab, which is not very effective. That doesn't do much at all. And he doesn't get the poison, which is great, because with Burn and a Nightshade damage here, it's not quite going to be enough to take him out, so he's going to get another attack off. Now, do I want to switch out into something? No. No, we don't even want to think about that. No switching out. I think I'm just going to go for Willow in the off chance he wants to save this thing. I don't think he will, because he's at +4 and there's no reason to switch out. But if he wants to switch into Kingdra here, that's what we're going for. He is going to withdraw. Go into Kingdra. Go into Kingdra. Oh my goodness, go into Kingdra. Go into Kingdra. No, oh man. Why would you switch in your Politoed to take more Nightshade damage? I'm so confused by that. Okay. I really thought he might try to bring that Kingdra in there, thinking, oh, there's no way he's going to go for a Willow. But that was not, I mean, not a terrible play by any means. What are you going to do to me? I don't know. You can't do much. Was it just to get the rain up? Was that really all you were doing? I kind of want to go for a Willow again, predicting that Kingdra to come in here. I kind of really do. I don't know if that's worth it. I really don't know if it's worth it, because he can just stay in and freaking scald me. I mean, I keep bringing in the Lantern, though. That's the thing. Every time this Politoed has come out, I bring in Lantern. And just about every time he's switched into Kingdra. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp again. Nope, he goes for the Focus Blast, predicting the Lantern, and I went for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting the Kingdra, neither of which is correct. So he just takes the burn damage, and that was kind of a useless turn there. So, not a bad play on my opponent's part, because I was seriously considering it, and that's what I've done every time, so that's not a bad prediction by any means. Really isn't. Now, I kind of want to go into Superior here, because I can take any hit from this thing. I have my Lumberry intact if he wants to try to Scald for some reason. I don't know, I kind of feel like he's just going to go into Kingdra, but I mean, I already went for Willow twice predicting that, so that's probably not my best play. I'm going to go into the Superior. I don't think he's going for Ice Beam. I don't think that's going to be a thing right now. Don't think that's going to be a thing at all. So Superior comes in, and we outspeed the Politoed, so that's nice. He goes for Toxic, which is fine by me, because it just is. Just is. I'm not afraid. Not afraid with our Lumberry, and he's going to take more burn damage. So he's at a point here. Oh, we see the Citrus. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Now, there aren't that many turns left to rain. Maybe 2. So the Kingdra could be coming out here. I mean, I feel like Leaf Blade is my best play regardless. Because if I go for a Coil and he Ice Beams me, that's not going to feel good. Actually, you know what? No, we are going to go for it. We're going to go for the Coil here. He is going to withdraw. Should have went for the Leaf Blade. That was a bad play on my part. Bad play, because if he has Ice Beam... Oh, no, he's going to sacrifice his... Okay, he's going to sacrifice the Toxicroak. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, because he wants to keep that Politoed around. He wants a safe switch into the... what do you call it? The Kingdra. So, not a bad play at all. And he actually survives due to the Dry Skin recovery. So, okay, we got a lot of things at play here. Now, I'm at +1 attack, +1 defense. I outspeed Toxicroak, so the only thing that he can do is Sucker Punch. That's pretty much his only option here. So, I feel like Leaf Blade is my best play. It should take out this Toxicroak from that range, so he's got like no HP left. and it's going to hurt the Kingdra, and it's going to KO the Politoed. So Leaf Blade it is. He's going to stay in. Goodbye, Toxicroak. So he was probably going for Poison Jab for damage. Nothing wrong with that. He was pretty much just sacrificing it anyway. The rain is going to stop again, so now we can bring in the Politoed and get 5 turns of rain. I don't know if I like that. So there's the Drizzle. Now, we can use this opportunity to try to set up another coil. And then, because we don't outspeed the Kingdra, though, that's the thing. Ice Beam is going to hurt. I don't know if it's going to one-shot because we have some nice natural bulk. This is kind of a nail-biter here. I mean, I'm thankful I still have all 3 of my Pokemon. I think Leaf Blade is my best play, though, because if he wants to leave the Politoed in, it's just going to die. But Coil could burn some rain turns if he decides to stay in. Don't think it's worth it. Nope, Leaf Blade it is. Been going back and forth a lot here, but the Leaf Blade should take out this Politoed from there. Yep, down it goes. So he's going to have 4 turns to play with this Kingdra. I think by that point, either we're just going to have lost or the Kingdra is going to have gone down. I'm hoping you're fully physical. That would be the best case scenario. Now, as much as I want to go for a knockoff here, I still think Leaf Blade is my best play. We see the Ice Beam. Can we live it? Can we live it, Superior? You want to live that? Oh, he lives with 8! And we see the Life Orb. Oh my goodness, Superior with 8 HP. Are you kidding me? And the Leaf Blade takes the Kingdra out. Yes! Yes, that is a victory for us to open up this this little session with this team. I'm so happy about that because actually, I don't think we played a bad match at all. We get a 3-0. The 3-0! That's crazy. I can't remember the last time we got a 3-0. That is ridiculous. My commentary was really bad because I kept calling things just things that were not really there or just incorrect names. I don't know why I'm doing that, but at least, I mean, I'd rather have my commentary be a little bit bad and not make really stupid plays. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, it'd be great if both could be good. That would be cool. That would be cool indeed. So that brings our record to, let's see, 113 and 75. So 36 game differential, right? I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I'm probably wrong. Let's face it, I'm probably wrong. No, not a 36 game differential, 38 game differential. We were 37 coming in. So yeah. Alrighty, well anyway, we're going for another match here against somebody from Japan, Fukushima. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, probably not. And we have, oh, okay, I mean, he's got or she has a very typical Battle Spot team with all of the usual Pokemon, but I see the Mischievous there with the Eevee-Light, and I really like that. That's really cool, so kudos to you for bringing that. The rest of your team's not very original, but hey, I mean, where's the law that says you have to bring original stuff? I don't think there is one. That's not in the rules anywhere, so that is not an issue at all. So let's see here. We got the Garchomp, Charizard, Greninja, Aegislash, and the Rotom Wash alongside the Mischievous here. Very diverse team. I really can't tell by looking at this team whether that Charizard is going to be Y or X. So that is a bit unfortunate. I kind of want to bring the Staraptor. Kind of do. Kind of do, but we have 2 ghost types, so that's really not the best thing in the world. So I don't think Staraptor is actually going to get into a battle this time around. I think I want to bring Gallade to start things off. And then I want to bring the Hydreigon. And I want to bring the... Well, it's either the Greninja or the... yeah, there's things at play here. Either the Greninja or the Rotom Wash is a typical lead. So I'm actually going to lead off with the Superior, predicting the Rotom Wash. And just hope it's not Greninja. If it's Greninja, the Ice Beam, I think, will one-shot us. Because Life Orb Kingdra just about destroyed us. And Greninja is going to get stabbed off that Ice Beam. So that's going to one-shot. We would have to switch out. And I probably should have brought something that I could actually switch out into, and I kind of didn't. So I may just have to sacrifice Superior if that's the case. Hopefully it's not Greninja. It's Greninja! Wow, okay. That's not good for us at all. The Ice Beam is so painfully obvious. I can't switch into Hydreigon. We would have to switch into Gallade here, and I'm not packing the Assault Vest. We do outspeed. Well, yeah, we can take one hit. We can take a hit and go for a close combat, so we can do that. Alright, 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 let's go for it. Let's go for it, ladies and gents. So I'm pretty sure the Ice Beam, yeah, there's the Ice Beam. That's pretty reasonable, I mean, pretty predictable. My opponent really didn't have another play. It still does over half, even with our natural special bulk. Like I said, I'm not packing the Assault Vest, so I wasn't expecting to take that very well at all. We're going to lock ourselves into close combat here. Maybe kind of silly considering there are two ghost types that can come in. And I kind of want to trick for that very reason, but I don't know if that's worth it. The way I brought it in, though, he has to know that this Gallade is Choice Scarfed. So I kind of feel like Trick is the right play because the Ghost type is going to come in. If it's Aegislash, I can't touch it. If it's Misdreavus and I get rid of the Eviolite, that would be awesome. But we pretty much... we have to go for the close combat here. I really don't have much of a choice. He is going to withdraw, so the Ghost type is coming in. Is it Misdreavus or Aegislash? I should have went for the Trick. I talked about it. Yep, there's the Aegislash. So I guess it doesn't matter too much because we can't really touch this thing. We just can't touch this thing. We can go into Hydreigon, though he hasn't seen that yet. So I don't think a Sacred Sword would be coming our way. And probably Shadow Sneak, if anything. Shadow Sneak or Shadow Ball, neither of which is going to do a whole lot of damage. So I'm not really worried about that. And then we'll see a King Shield so we can roost up. So that'll be a thing. No, sub. Interesting. Sub Aegislash. Okay, I'm not even mad about that with lefties. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen that one before. I don't know if that's something that's becoming a thing on BattleSpot. It's been a couple of days since I've recorded. So, I mean, I don't know if the meta would change that fast. But we're going for the Dark Pulse. That's our only play here. We're going to see the King Shield just to, I guess, scout and see. I don't know what the point of that was. Oh, no, to get the lefties recovery. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Lefties recovery is the thing. So, I mean, with that, you're almost back up to full health. So, and at the same time, you're going to scout and see what I'm going to do. I mean, I felt like the Dark Pulse was pretty obvious on my part, but you can't knock that play. You could, but I'm not going to. So we do outspeed, obviously, because Aegislash is slow as balls, and there is the Dark Pulse super effective going to get a crit. Oh, I kind of needed that crit on the actual Aegislash, not... yeah. Oh, Toxic, and we avoid the attack. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. You're that kind of person. You are that kind of person. Never mind. Everything that I just said about the respect that I have for you is gone. King Shield, Toxic, sub. You are just as bad as that Heatran that I faced, what was it, 2 episodes ago? I don't really know. Why is everybody running stall on BattleSpot? I'm sorry, I'm getting really tired of it. I really am, and I know that a lot of you guys are getting tired of watching me getting stalled out. So, to be fair, if I'm getting stalled out this much and I'm not bringing something with Taunt on every team, it's kind of my fault. So I really need to do that. I really need to pack Taunt. Oh my goodness, what is your one move that you have that's an attacking move? I don't know. Shadow Sneak, maybe? I mean, this is good in the sense that you don't have Sacred Sword, so I can just Dark Pulse. Are you going to switch out? No, you're going to stay in to try to Toxic me? Still? I don't know. I mean, that... oh my goodness, through the shield form, Dark Pulse takes Aegislash out in one hit, and that was defensive Aegislash. Maybe he didn't have any investment in his special defense? And he was physically defensive? I don't know. That's crazy. Oh, that was so satisfying. So satisfying. Out comes the Greninja here for the Ice Beam. And I can't switch in the Gallade. I really can't. And I'm really afraid that this thing has... if this thing has Focus Sash, he wins anyway. Because Ice Beam one-shots Hydreigon and Superior. So that's not really a good thing. That is not a good thing at all. And if his last Pokemon is Charizard, which it might be, Superior is not going to be in a good position to take that on. But there's also the possibility of it being Garchomp, and Superior can take that on with Coil because we outspeed. So we're actually going to sacrifice the Hydreigon here because we have to sacrifice something. It's just a matter of what we're sacrificing. It's going to go for the Dark Pulse for damage and the off chance we survive, but the Ice Beam is the play to make. Good play on my opponent's part. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I got 2 Pokemon weak to it. Oh, actually, he hasn't seen the Superior yet, but still, it was the play to make. Even still, he hasn't seen anything that resists it. There's no reason to not go for it. So we're going to bring in the Glade here. He knows, he has to know I'm Choice Scarf. I keep bringing it in, keep going for the close combat. I switched on the Aegislash. So if he has something that resists, be it the Charizard or the Misdreavus, I don't think he would bring Misdreavus and Aegislash in the same team, but if he has something that resists, it's going to be coming in now. Or if he has the Focus Sash, he's just going to stay in. He is going to stay in, so this is most likely Focus Sash. Oh, it's not! What were you? We didn't see Life Orb recoil. So this Greninja is just going to go down to this Gallade here. Interesting. I'm kind of confused. Maybe it was Expert Belt? I mean, that's not really something you want to run on a Greninja. I don't know. The Charizard is the remaining Pokemon. If it's Charizard X, we're in trouble here. Because I'm locked into close combat. Granted, if he's Charizard X, it's going to do an okay amount. But if he gets a Dragon Dance up, he outspeeds. Going into Superior is not going to do us a whole lot of good, because if he goes for the Dragon Dance, he still outspeeds. And Flare Blitz just kills. So I think we're going to lose this match. But yeah, if he's Charizard Y, we have a shot. Not a very good shot, but we have a shot. Alright, I mean, we're going for the close combat. We're sacrificing Gallade here. And wait, he didn't Mega Evolve. Oh, he's Charizard X, that's why. Okay, he's Charizard X. Alright, alright. We see the Dragon Dance there. Alright, I see what you're doing. You don't want to get the defense buff, but you also don't want to be weak to close combat. So that was a good play. Close combat is not enough to kill, and this Charizard outspeeds. There's no question about it. Charizard's base 100, and Gallade is base 80, so even though I'm Jolly, it really doesn't mean much at all. Yeah, I just don't see us getting out of this. Flare Blitz is going to take out Superior in one hit, and there's no way I'm outspeeding. Yeah, I think we just have to accept defeat on this one. I'm going to go for the close combat again. Like I said, there's no reason to switch whatsoever. He's going to go for the Dragon Dance again, just to make sure that he outspeeds, but you do outspeed. So we need a crit here. We need a crit. Can we get a crit close combat? That is so hoping for hacks. Wow, that came close to killing. Oh, wait. Why did you do that? You have to outrage now. You have to outrage. Oh, that makes things more interesting, because now you have to hope that you can one-shot Superior with a Dragon Claw. Or an Outrage, I guess. Huh, that's interesting, ladies and gents. We're going to go for the close combat again. We're going to see an attack move here. And the Mega Evolution. Because why not? At this point, it doesn't matter. You might as well get the extra attack boost and the Tough Claws and all that jazz. And we're going to see Brick Break. Okay, it's not very effective, but it is enough to take us down, and that just must have been a coverage move. So, yeah, that was a good play. Alright, so that is going to be the match. Superior is going to come in here and get knocked out by anything. Anything, basically. We're going to go for the Aqua Tail on the off chance that we survive, but we shouldn't. We see the Flare Blitz. So, yeah, that is a dead Superior. We're actually both going to go down here, so it's going to be a 0-0. But since I go down first, we actually lose the match. So that's just how it works. That Brick Break was a good play on my opponent's part. So we had it planned out. So, yeah, Obviously, my opponent was a good player. I don't really like you because you tried to stall me out and you're running a ridiculous Aegis last set. So, yeah, the match may have been a little bit different had he not missed that Toxic, and it may not have even gotten down to a 0-0. But trying to think how I could have played that differently. If I went for the Zen Headbutt to lock myself into that with Glade with Greninja out there, I don't know if Zen Headbutt would kill. Because Greninja is frail, but I don't know if it's frail enough. I don't know. Because if we didn't take out the Greninja, that match was over. Ice Beam was going to one-shot Superior. That's just what it is. So that's a loss for us. That brings our record to 113 and 76. So 1-1 today. And we're back at that 37 game differential. I'm very happy with winning that first match, and I'm actually pretty happy with the second match too. I mean, it was still a good match, very, very close, even though we get the loss. You know, that's kind of stuff happens. As long as we're having some good matches, that's all that matters, and I'm sure you guys like that too. So with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a comment and a rating of some kind. Doesn't matter which rating it is, just as long as you're leaving a rating, that's all that matters, and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.